The silence in your life lately hasn't been punishment. It's been purification. You've reached a point where you can no longer entertain small talk, small energy, or small-minded people. The games that used to confuse you now just bore you. The manipulation that once made you question your worth now feels laughably transparent. You've evolved beyond needing validation from those who never wanted to understand you in the first place. You used to overthink their silence, wonder what you did wrong, replay every word in your head. Now you just shake your head and smile. You've realized that peace is too expensive to trade for confusion. You're not losing friends, you're losing access to people who were never meant to sit in your future. It's funny, isn't it? How the same people who couldn't handle your light suddenly act like they never knew you once you stop dimming it for them. You've seen their type before. People who cheer when you struggle and grow silent when you win. That energy no longer belongs near you. There was a time when you tried to please everyone. You watered yourself down so they'd find you easier to swallow. You tried to explain your intentions, your heart, your vision. But they still chose to misunderstand you. Not because you weren't clear, but because clarity would have forced them to confront their own insecurity. You are no longer in that season. You've stepped into a divine maturity where peace is power and silence is your response. You don't chase explanations anymore. You don't beg for closure. You've made peace with people misunderstanding your peace. Somewhere along this path, you stopped being desperate for attention. You started realizing that not everyone who smiles at you is safe, and not everyone who claps is clapping for you. You began trusting energy more than words, because words lie, but energy never does. Now your standards have become a sacred gate. You no longer welcome anyone who drains your spirit or feeds on your kindness. You've seen enough to know that pretending to be humble to make insecure people comfortable is not humility. It's self-betrayal. Your growth startled them. You went from questioning your worth to walking like royalty. You stopped apologizing for being too much and started realizing they were too little. You used to wonder why they couldn't celebrate you. Now you understand. Your success confronted the very laziness they tried to justify. This is where the shift happens. The people coming into your life now are not coming with hidden agendas. They're not intimidated by your light. They don't shrink when you shine. They'll see your greatness and still stand in their own. They'll celebrate you without envy because they know who they are. The universe is aligning the right souls to meet you halfway. They are being prepared even as you listen to this. Some of them are praying for a friend like you right now. Someone who understands loyalty. Someone who doesn't compete. Someone who's genuine. You see, your new chapter isn't about proving your worth. It's about protecting it. You don't owe anyone access just because they knew an older version of you. That version was in survival mode. This version, this one, is in peace mode. There will still be tests. There will still be people trying to guilt you for walking away. But don't flinch. Growth always offends those who choose stagnation. You don't need to justify your healing to those committed to staying broken. Somewhere deep down, you already knew this was coming. You could feel the separation before it happened. You could sense the shift before it became visible. That was your spirit outgrowing old rooms, old energies, and old illusions. The funny thing about transformation is that it rarely announces itself. One day you just wake up and realize that you can't tolerate what you used to. The conversations bore you. The drama drains you. The noise offends your peace. That's not arrogance, that's alignment. And now as you continue this path, remember, walking alone for a while is not a punishment. It's a preparation. Solitude is where divine connections are born. It's where the next season starts to reveal itself in whispers. Soon you'll look back and laugh at the times you begged for people to stay, who were never equipped to go where you're going. You'll thank the ones who left because they made space for those who will never ask you to shrink again. You are stepping into an era of recognition, not from the crowd but from the cosmos. Your spirit is being acknowledged for staying kind in a world that rewarded cruelty. That's your real victory. So stop mourning who walked away. They had to. They were allergic to the frequency you're now vibrating on. You were never meant to be understood by people still healing from what you already overcame. Stand tall in your peace. Laugh when you can. Don't take their projections personally. Keep being genuine in a world obsessed with pretending. That's your rebellion. That's your freedom. And before you go, if this message spoke to your soul, subscribe and join this family of like-minded spirits who are done playing small. Your presence here isn't a coincidence. It's a divine appointment. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, anchor me in strength when the noise of the world tries to shake me. Let every false attachment fall away from my life without resistance or regret. I release the need to be understood by those who are not assigned to my destiny. I walk freely into the future, confident in my worth and calm in my silence. May divine favor surround me like air, invisible but undeniable. Let every genuine soul find me in divine timing. I pray for discernment to see through masks, for wisdom to know when to let go, and for courage to walk alone until alignment finds me. I choose peace over drama, purpose over comfort, and authenticity over approval. Every seed I've planted in pain will bloom in power. Every ending that hurt me will lead to a beginning that heals me. Let my energy attract peace, abundance, and truth. Remove every counterfeit connection and replace it with loyalty that lasts. I call in people who clap for me in public and pray for me in private. I call in environments that nurture my soul, not drain it. May I never become bitter from betrayal, but wiser from experience. Let my boundaries remain strong, but my heart stay soft. And as I continue walking this path of peace, let everything that is mine by divine right find its way home to me. Amen.